Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're almost there. Are you really sure? I sense a little hesitation.
It'll be okay.
I really don't know about this.
Hang on. I think I've got an idea.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?
See, it's absolutely safe.
I feel much better now.
Let's wash the car.
Now time to go to the defensive side of the football, and we will talk to linebacker Jeremy McClellan after tonight's game, as the junior had several tackles, particularly early on in the ball game, as the defense playing without linebacker Dylan Rake, resting that sore knee tonight, but everybody kind of pitching in and getting some big defensive plays for the Dragon D. And Jeremy, I want to talk to you a little bit about that as you guys just continue, it seems, to gel and get better game by game. How's it feeling inside the huddle and once you get out on the field?
You know, it's just feeling real good. You know, coaches have been preaching all season about us playing 4 quarters of football, and we've been starting to do that. We play 1 quarter football, 2 quarters football, but coaches always preach 4 quarters of football. And I think we did that tonight, even with the 1s and the 2s.
You know, it's hard to find anything that you could really complain about or pick at in the performance of the Dragons tonight. If there's one, maybe a couple of big plays given up by the defense. Can you talk a little bit about what happened, for example, on the long touchdown pass to the back, Barrington Thorpe, early on?
I mean, they got a few big plays. Guys just didn't read their keys, and that's one thing we work on every practice is just reading our keys. But I know if we just read our keys that we can eliminate those big plays. So this week I just work more on reading our keys, I'd say.
Okay, one other thing that we noticed is they were a little thin and perhaps undermanned up front. They'd had a lot of injuries. They were working in a lot of new guys. Did that create kind of a blood-in-the-water mentality for the linebackers looking to get upfield and make the play?
I mean, sure it did. You know, those first couple plays, I saw Will just blowing it up in there and making big plays, and that's always good to see. You know, our linebackers, our D-line made big gaps, and we were able to execute on defense.
Coach Watson saying that confidence is a state of mind, and you can choose to be confident the way things are going with this D. Do you feel that growing win by win?
Yes, I feel growing every game. You know, Coach always speaks about confidence, and I think every game when we win more and more games, that confidence grows. You can see it out here on the field every Friday night.
Well, confidence is also a function of familiarity with the scheme, and obviously early in the year making the adjustment to the 3-4, it looked like there were some things getting missed. 6 games into the season, you guys look like veterans playing in Tim Wasson's scheme. Can you talk a little bit about the adjustment for you personally and what you're seeing out of the rest of the unit?
I mean, for me, it was nothing of a big change. I played linebacker since middle school, so I knew basically what to do in a 3-4 scheme. I think it's worked very well for us. All the other guys have moved around, and we really enjoy the 3-4 scheme, and I think it's worked well for us in this season.
We talked about the diversity with Corey just a moment ago with the receivers and how everybody's pitching in. And, you know, you look on this defense, the guys up front and the secondary, and then you linebackers, whether it's Austin or Will or, you know, any of you. I mean, Dylan Rake, you know, setting out tonight, you get in there and you're contributing. Are you feeling that same kind of confidence that anybody and everybody can step up in a given game?
I mean, I'm trying to feel the confidence. You know, coaches just say it's a choice, and I try and play with great confidence as well as the rest of my teammates, and I think we did that tonight.
There are a lot of guys on this team that are leaders in their way, and yet the contribution by some of the younger guys on this team, you being one of them, is certainly noteworthy. What's it like being the underclassman with a lot of good seniors on this defense?
Well, just about every practice, Coach says that seniors have 3 more games, and that the juniors, like he tells us to play like that, we have 3 more games left in Dragon Stadium. And so I guess every play we play like we're seniors and that we don't have another season.
Now, we asked Corey how much he got involved in the homecoming hoopla. Not necessarily asking to see your bank account and how much you sprung on your homecoming mom or what have you, but did you get involved with all that? Did you have to buy that for a date and what have you?
No, not this year. I sat out this year, but even with that, it was still expensive. Still a big paycheck.
I've got a mum question for you, just knowing the way some guys think, and this would maybe be the way I think. Are there guys who maybe just decide to get the most hideous, nightmarish, awful mums they can find out there just to see what their dates would put up with?
It seems like, seeing some of these bells, it looks like it's kind of hard to carry that around. So it looks like they go all out this year.
Well, we appreciate the time, Jeremy. Great game. Continued success the rest of the way. Go enjoy this one.
All right, thanks, guys.
That is junior linebacker Jeremy McClellan, who had a big game tonight for the Dragons. And again, that visit with Jeremy is brought to you by Speedy Car Wash, as Carroll wins it tonight 55-21.